Asian Cup Saudi Arabia 2027 Draw Mechanism. Entries. The 24 participating member associations of the AFC Asian Cup Saudi Arabia 2027 will be divided into 6 groups of 4 teams each, groups A to F. The following 18 member associations, including the host Saudi Arabia, have qualified by virtue of finishing as the top 18 teams of the FIFA World Cup 2026 and the AFC Asian Cup 2027 Preliminary Joint Qualification Round 2. The following member associations have qualified by virtue of finishing as the top 6 teams of the AFC Asian Cup Saudi Arabia 2027 qualifiers final round. Seeding for the draw. As the host association, Saudi Arabia shall be placed as the top seeded country. The seeding is based on the latest FIFA ranking available at the time of the draw. Groupings and mode of competition. 24 teams will be divided into 6 groups of 4 teams each to play a one-round league, where each team in the group shall play 1 match against every other team. Saudi Arabia, the top-seeded country as host association, will be placed in position 1 of Group A to accommodate their participation in the opening match scheduled to be played on 7th January 2027 as per the competition match schedule. The first and second place teams in each group, as well as the 4 best third-place teams, will qualify for the round of 16, where the winners will advance to the quarterfinals before the winners eventually qualify for the semi-finals. The winning semi-finalists will advance to the final match, where the winner will be crowned as the AFC Asian Cup Saudi Arabia 2027 champions. Draw principles. The teams will be allocated into 4 pots based on the AFC Asian Cup Saudi Arabia 2027 seeding. The 6 pots representing the groups are labeled as pots A to F. In each position pot, there are 3 balls with the position numbers 2, 3, and 4 for each respective group, while the number 1 position in each group is reserved for the top-ranked teams from pot 1. Draw mechanics. The draw will take place in the following sequence. The draw will start with pot 4, from where a team is drawn and assigned to the first available group in alphabetical order. To determine the position of the drawn team, a ball is drawn from the position pot, that is pot A, to determine the position within the group, A2, A3, or A4. The next ball drawn from the team pot is to be assigned to the next available group. The same procedure is repeated until every team from pot 4 has been assigned to every other group in alphabetical order. Once pot 4 has been emptied, the draw continues with pots 3 and 2, following the same principle. For pot 1, Saudi Arabia shall be drawn first and will be identified by a different colored ball to be placed in A1. The second to 6th balls drawn from pot 1 shall be placed in positions B1, C1, D1, E1, and F1 accordingly. This shall conclude the final draw for the AFC Asian Cup Saudi Arabia 2027.
Ms. Kim, ready? Okay. As explained earlier, we will start from pot 4. So can you please take 1 ball from pot in front of you and read out the team's name?
Kuwait.
11th appearance and first since 2015, achieved their only title in 1980 on home soil, aiming to reach the knockout stage for the first time since 2000. Kuwait. So let's look at the position for Kuwait. Ms. Lee.
A2.
Kuwait will be in position A2. Thank you. Ms. Kim, can we have the second ball?
DPR Korea.
First appearance since 2019 and 6th overall. Best finish in 4th in 1980. Will be aiming to reach the knockout stage for the first time since then. Pot B, can we have the position of DPR Korea?
B3.
DPR Korea will be in position B3. Thank you. Move on to the next ball, Ms. Kim.
Kyrgyz Republic.
Kyrgyz Republic made their debut in 2019 and this is their third appearance in a row. Best finish is round of 16 in 2019. Yazan, Group C, could you take the first ball?
C3.
Kyrgyz Republic will be in Group C, position number 3. Thank you. We'll move on to the next ball, Ms. Kim.
Singapore.
Singapore, first appearance on merit, previously was host in 1984. Qualification ends a 43-year absence from the tournament. Ended their final round of qualifiers unbeaten with 4 wins and 2 draws. Thank you. Thank you so much. Hazan, Group D.
D4.
Singapore will be in position 4, Group D. Thank you. So we move on to the next ball, Ms. Kim.
Lebanon or Yemen.
So Lebanon and Yemen, this sole remaining spot will be decided when the two teams meet to decide their fate. Match will be played on June 4th, 2026 in Doha, Qatar. And a draw will be enough for Lebanon, while Yemen need to win to qualify. So let's see in which group. Min Hang.
E4.
E4. So the winner of Lebanon versus Yemen will be in position 4 in Group E. So now the final ball from pot 4.
Indonesia.
Indonesia, second consecutive appearance and 6th overall. They reached the knockout stage for the first time in 2023, ending in round of 16. Ming Hai, let's look at which position they are in Group F.
F4.
So they will be in position 4 in Group F. So thank you so much, Ms. Kim. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we've just finished drawing all 6 teams in pot 4 to their respective groups. Next will be have pot 3. So before we do the draw, let's look at the 6 teams. So next we'll have pot 3, and we have Coach Jamal to help us do the draw. Please, first ball from pot 3.
Palestine.
Making their 4th appearance, which is also 4th in a row since debut in 2013-15, and at the last edition reached the knockout stage for the first time when advancing to the round of 16, Palestine. So let's see where they are in Group A.
A4.
A4, Palestine will be in position 4 in Group A. Thank you, Ms. Lee. Jamal, please, the next ball.
Bahrain.
Bahrain, 7th appearance in a row. Their best finish in 4th in 2004. They have reached the knockout stage in the last 2 editions, Bahrain. They will be in Group B. Let's look at the position.
B2.
B2, Bahrain in Group B, position number 2. Right, we'll move on to the next ball.
China PR.
China PR never missed an edition since the debut in 1976, making it 14 straight appearances. Their best finish is runners-up in 1984 and 2004, China. So let's look at Yazan, Group C.
C4.
C4, China in C4, together with Kyrgyz Republic. Okay, we move on to the next ball.
Tajikistan.
Tajikistan, the debutants after first qualification in 2023. This was their 2nd appearance in a row, reached the quarterfinals on their debut, Tajikistan. So let's look at position in Group D.
D2.
D2, Tajikistan. Thank you. We move on to the next ball. Coach, are you searching for something?
Right side. Vietnam.
All right, 6th appearance and 3rd in a row. The best finish is 4th in 1956 and 1960. Thank you. Meng Hai, would you see where Vietnam is going to be?
E3.
E3, Vietnam. Thank you. So we have the last ball from pot 3.
Thailand.
Thailand qualified in a dramatic fashion, scored in the 89th minute, winner in their final qualifier to progress to Saudi Arabia. Best finish was third in 1972 on their debut, but hadn't reached knockout stage again until 2019 and again in 2023. Right. Now let's look at where they are, Thailand.
F3.
F3 Thailand. All right, so great. So that takes us to the halfway stage now, and everything is shaping up very nicely. Thank you, Jamal. And we'll move on now to pot 2, and we will recap with the teams in this pot. So for pot 2, we have with us Nakata-san to draw the balls for us. Please, the first ball.
Oman.
This is their 4th straight appearance and 6th overall. Best finish was round of 16 in 2019, and they will aim to reach the knockout stage again for only the 2nd time. Let's look at their position in Group A.
A3.
A3 Oman. So we have Kuwait, Oman, Palestine in Group A. Right, let's move on to the next ball. This ball will be drawn into Group B.
Jordan.
Jordan, finalists, the last edition in Qatar in 2023, preparing for their debut World Cup and participation this summer. Jordan, so let's look at Jordan in which position in Group B?
B4.
They must be in B4. Thank you so much, Ms. Lee. We move on to the next ball.
Syria.
Syria, this is Syria's 3rd consecutive appearance, and they are 8th overall. The 2023 campaign was memorable as they reached the knockout stage for the first time, won all 6 games in the final round of the qualifiers to advance. So, Azal, let's look at which position they must be now. Group C.
C2.
So we can confirm that Syria is in Group C position number 2. So we move on to the next one.
Iraq.
Iraq, champions in 2007, where they were unbeaten and conceded only 2 goals. Proudly represent Asia in the upcoming World Cup this summer after winning the FIFA Continental Playoff match in Mexico. Right, let's find and confirm the position of Iraq.
D3.
Yes, in D3, Iraq, Tajikistan, and Singapore. All right, let's move on. Last 2 balls.
United Arab Emirates.
United Arab Emirates, host of Asian Cup 2019. UAE's achieved best results as host, finishing runners-up in 1998 and the semi-finalists in 2019. They are in, let's see, in Group E. Let's see the position. Ming Hai.
E2.
They will be in position E2, and they are grouped together with Vietnam, Lebanon, or Yemen. Right, we'll have the last ball from pot 2.
Qatar.
Qatar, two-time defending champions. They won those titles in unbeaten fashion, winning 13 out of 14 games. Ming Hai, last ball.
F2.
We can confirm that Qatar will be in position 2, Group F. Thank you so much. So 3 down and 1 to go. Thank you for your help, Akata-san. So before we look at the pot 1 teams, so here are the teams in pot 1. Excellent. Now Saudi Arabia will be drawn first from pot 1 as explained in the draw mechanism. They are identified by a different colored ball, as you can see, and they will be placed in position A1. Salim, can you please take the green ball and confirm?
Saudi Arabia.
Saudi Arabia, proud host of the AFC Asian Cup for the very first time. 3 titles, second most successful team in the tournament history. Opening match on January 7 at King Fahd Sports City Stadium, 72,000 capacity venue. That is the largest of the 8 stadiums for the Asian Cup. Okay, so we do not have position balls because these top seats in pot 1 are automatically drawn into position 1. This is a very expensive pot. All of them are waiting where they will go. So the first ball you draw now will go into pot. It will go into Group B. Please. I told you it's very expensive, difficult.
Uzbekistan.
Uzbekistan in Group B. I know a lot of mixed reactions. They will be together with Bahrain, Korea, Republic, DPR Korea, and Jordan. Right, we move on to Group C. Salim? You can mix more, huh?
Islamic Republic of Iran.
Islamic Republic of Iran making their 16th participation in a row, which is a joint record with Korea Republic. 3-time champions, 1968, 1972 and 1976. Only team to win 3 titles in a row. Islamic Republic of Iran is in Group C together with Syria, Kyrgyz Republic and China PR. Next ball, which will be placed in Group D.
Australia.
Australia in Group D, position 1, together with Tajikistan, Iraq, who has an Australian coach, and Singapore. Thank you, Salim. We move on to the last 2 ones. Just a minute. Coach, which group would you prefer? E or F? Yeah. Now, who would you want to be in Group E? Don't know. Japan? Let's see.
Korea.
Korea Republic. Okay, inaugural champions in 1956 and also won the second edition in 1960, and they have 11 top 4 finishes, the most from any team. Of course, the last one, let's confirm.
Japan.
Japan, highest ranked Asian team in the FIFA ranking, 18th as of today. Record 4-time champions in 1992, 2000, 2004 and 2011. So ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. The final draw results of the AFC Asian Cup Saudi Arabia 20.